Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, the Honorable, my lecturer, Sarbani Wijaya, and my beloved friend as a participant in this presentation. Before I start this presentation, allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Okta Jannah, and I'm student from the Sriwijaya State Polytechnic, and I'm from 4BB class. Today, I will review a journal article. The title of this article is Scriptwriting for a Short Video with New Media Skill. The author of this article is Anita Sharon Parihar from the Global Media Journal. This article have a volume number is 12 and issue number 2, publication in December 2020, and this article have a 17 pages. My presentation will begin from the introduction, and in this introduction there are three main points. The first is technological development that have changed our life. The development of technology in the world, it can make it easier for humans in several ways. People now easier to find the information they want to know, from the closest information to information that comes from the furthest place from their reach. As a result of this understanding that we can of space and time to boundaries between private and public are becoming less and less. The more development of existing technology, that the easier it is for people to get information and entertainment through several technology that have developed along with the times. Technology has developed rapidly, and we have even witnessed the change that occur in the context of the way media is delivered, as traditional mass media have been remodeled in such ways to become more flexible and adaptable types for data through internet browser that cover anything such as news, sport, and entertainment. The second point is about competition from traditional media companies who want to be able to adapt to the technological development. Some traditional media companies move their companies to catch up with technological development so that they can use technology to be more agile and efficient so their companies can develop more by utilizing technology. With new companies entering the media industry, of course, with a level of technology used that can push content price even higher than usual. The last point is a background in innovative media culture, technology, and consumer use, and we'll look at it from the perspective of screenwriter who communicates their story to an audience in the form of video film. The scriptwriter is in charge of creating the background of video or film that will be made into a video or film, suggesting a location, creating and supporting the plot, and creating a character according to the script made. Is the duty and responsibility of a scriptwriter. It is a fact that people should accept that all media begins with writing, and nowadays many theoretical releases are new and come with accompanying books containing script and features on pre-production, costume, makeup, editors, special effects, and much more. Media technology or website can help and offer the opportunity for teachers and students to be able to read an actual script, and they can also learn the codes and convention common to scenario. The second part is about review of related literature. Technology has now changed consumer habits at an increasing pace. Now consumers want to watch everything from a small event to shocking event powered by live streaming technology. Ericsson Consumer Lab 2016. A report on TV and global media state that the average watch on mobile phone has increased by 200 hours a year since 2012. For example, the Indian market, which is expected to grow significantly from year to year, will continue to increase. Recently, the BBC R&D prototype tool for storytelling was introduced at the 2018 International Broadcasting Convention. Creating this toolkit will offer a drag and drop web interface that allow programmers to use this as an algorithm to develop new form of content. The goal is to use algorithm to produce a storytelling experience more like a city tour guide who can tailor content to different individual interests or skill level or lead people down different paths. The International Telecommunication Union is of the opinion that IPTV or Internet Protocol Television service or technology is a new converged service or technology of telecommunication and broadcasting via QoS or quality of service. Control IP network convert broadband including wired and wireless to manage, control and secure the delivery of a large number of multimedia content such as video, audio, data, and application processed by the platform to the subscribers via television, PDA, cellular, and cellular TV. Terminal with a STB set-up box modules or similar device. A traditional public service media center in educational television from its founding in 1983 to 2008 has produced educational video for higher education for broadcast established by the University Grants Commission or UGC, where the writers are employed as a production assistant as screenwriters and program producer or director, television consultant, director, researchers, and EMMRC Pune 2009 start the dissemination of a e-learning video under the Educational Communication Consortium. New Delhi currently the Educational Multimedia Research Center or EMMRC is producing educational programs under the SWAYAM Massive Open Online Course or MOOCs, initiated by the Ministry of Education or officially the Ministry of Human Resource and Development. Massive open online courses are aimed at seamless participation and open access via the web. SWAYAM or Active Learning Study for Young and Aspiring Minds, MOOC is a supplement to the formal education system in the country from high school to higher education. It offers courses based on curriculum, continuing education, and skill. MOOC is a form of distance learning. They include video lectures, quiz, assignment, and tests along with community group for social experience among students and professors. Ratings are provided by a combination of automatic feedback and peer review. MOOCs emerged as a popular learning mode in 2012. The third part is about being digital. In this part, there are several points that I will explain. The first point is about digital in simple terms 0 and 1. In simple terms 0 and 1, digital is the code that runs computer in the creation, transmission, and reception of information for human meaning making in various activities, whether in daily communication, recreation, entertainment, or work. Also called new media by Nair 2012. New media is a very new thing in the sense that it has changed cinema, television, communication, storage and transmission, leisure and computing. Common examples of new media include websites such as online newspaper, blogs or wikis, video games, digital art and mobile, and also social media. The second point is about simple digital meaning. Digital means simply is the conversion of all information, film, image, and data into number as opposed to analog technology, which only converts one form to an analog form. Transcoding is the process of converting from one format to another and is characteristic of new media. This number can then be stored on a disk or in a data bank and if needed can be returned to their original form. The great advantage of digital technology is the ease of transmission, storage, and reconversion. The last point is about features digital new media. The first features is simulation, the creation of virtual and parallel worlds in the form of game worlds, social networking, and virtual reality environments. The second is the conversion of all data into zeros and ones or code. The third is a high degree of interactivity where there is extensive user-generated content and multilateral or one-to-one, one-to-many communication, hence the term social media to refer to blogging, wikis, social networking sites. The last is dispersal, where the production and consumption of media are decentralized, spread across the world. The next part of the material is about script writing for short video. Stage after the script is made. The finished manuscript must be submitted to the studio or production house or to the director. Once accepted, the director or production house or mentor can change the desired shooting location, ignoring parts of the script or demanding that it be written to suit the new cast member. Some screenwriters direct their own films or video. This careful alignment of word with image ensure that viewers are not left for a moment without understanding picture. After the work were finished with the related video, the script was discussed with the production team before shooting image. Get more input. The script is then drafted by concatenation and then converted to script, a shoot where the shoots are ordered by location and not story order from the first or second draft audio video script. After the pre-production, shooting readiness for shooting is complete, then the script goes into production where shooting can be start creating the most suitable image according to the script. In 2012 until 2013, a survey was conducted to determine the use of new and conventional traditional media skill in scriptwriting for documentaries. The result of this questionnaire showed that the students researching manuscript use conventional media skill and new media on regular basis. 55% of students state that they use new media skill more often. 45% of students state that they use conventional media skill more. However, each group, while giving their preference to conventional, traditional, and new media, it does not ignore the importance of other media in terms of their use for their text. The second study is about an update on the use of new media skill in scenario writing. The result of this questionnaire showed that respondents who researched their manuscript use both conventional media and new media skill on regular basis for developing script skills such as brainstorming, communicating with asking questions, interviewing research person related to the theme, reading selected texts on and offline, using tools such as notebooks, cell phones to record interviews, taking photos, sending SMS, documenting selected information on Word, approaching writing in audio-video format used by students. The third study is a research survey using a questionnaire. The result is 26% ratio of student use of new media tools, and another 26% of students using conventional media more than new media when writing script. 46% of students use new and conventional media intermittently. 66% of students thought that the record script had been realized, while 34% of students felt they could be improved further. The first study was taken in September 2017. The result is 39% of respondents. The ratio of using new media tools. 12% of respondents use a conventional traditional media more than new media when writing script. 19% use new and conventional traditional media skill, while 25% of respondents chose the complex narrative. 5% of respondents chose the other option. After the four studies were conducted, there are closed questions with multiple choice and open question in the form of questionnaire, non-probability, sampling, and aim. The sample size is 100 response. The next part, there are diagram of new versus traditional media skill is required in the screenwriting process for short form video as per the findings based on the questionnaire. In this diagram, there are 15% no response, 39% new media, 29% for traditional media, and 18% for both. The next part is there are more diagram of a manuscript narrative complex based on the scriptwriting process followed in the questionnaire according to the findings based on the questionnaire. In this diagram, there are 28% for simple script and 17% for comparatively simple script, 4% to complex script, and for 51% to no response. And for the last part is about summary and implication. Based on the response received through the survey, telephone interview, and WhatsApp, related reference can be developed and expanded, which indicates the existence of various script writing styles. Various or similar way of writing script skills or tools involved in writing script, and significantly the perception prospect in terms of the use of this technique in the national market, international, for future study. Alright, that's all from me for my presentation for today. If you have a question, you can ask me via WhatsApp group. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.